Welcome once again to Stories from the Edge of Life. We once again have our very special guest, Dr. Malarvizhi K Natarajan. Welcome again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Would you mind introducing yourself again for our audience, please?
Yes. I'm Professor Dr. K. Malarvizhi or Malarvizhi K Natarajan. That's how I have been called. I'm basically a nurse and I'm an academician, principal in a College of Nursing. But with my passion towards this lymphedema, I started doing my doctorate, PhD. And in the due course, I was just undergoing a training from ACOLS USA, lymphedema therapy course. And today I am an entrepreneur dealing with patients, both with passion and with my job as part of it.
Thank you very much. And I am Dr. Parag Bharadwaj. I'm a hospice and palliative medicine physician. So, we heard from you about your very inspiring journey as a nursing professional. Let's talk about, you know, things that you've observed throughout your career because you dealt with a problem that not many people are looking to assist with or solve, right, for patients and their families. And we spoke about lymphedema, which is it can be from birth or, through treatments often due to surgeries like for breast cancer, and then it results in swelling particular part of the body, which, cosmetically can create a lot of challenges for the patients and their family members. So let me start off by asking this: is beauty superficial? Because you deal with it every day, right? Because patients are coming to you, and because it creates it's like a social stigma at times. When
Yes,
there's a swelling and people tend to stare at you, and it becomes embarrassing for patients. So
yes,
yes,
sir.
it's a physical condition, but then it has a psychological effect on the patient and their family members as well. Could you shed some light on that?
Yes, sir. Two incidences I can tell. There was a patient who came to me, approached me. His son is a doctor, but still they just came forward through one of the doctor's reference. To my surprise, he was a district collector of a particular district. He came with a condition where he had removed lymph nodes and he had a swelling, but not much. So I said, you can just go on with arm sleeves only. So he said, ma'am, should I put this? Because the arm sleeve, what I just recommend is with mittens that comes till the 50% of the palm, the knuckles we have, till that it comes. So when he wears his full sleeve also, being a district collector, people start asking him, it seems, what is that in your hand? So I counseled that person who was very senior to me, but still, sir, just listen. Uh, this is your body. You have to take care of yourself. Self care is more important. Don't bother about others. They are not going to help you. Finally, you have to help yourself. At the most, your family members will help you. Okay. Don't bother about others, just what they are thinking. If they wanted to tell, you wanted to tell, don't think it is a lie. You tell, doctor has advised me because I have some strain. I have to be with this. No one is going to question you. 2 days they will ask, third day they will just keep quiet. So even for a male, the body image is more important. I have another one incident where I had come across a 24-year-old girl who has gone across to many places to identify that she is diagnosed with primary lymphedema, thinking that there is no solution for that. She's very beautiful. She's an engineer graduate and she is working for a software company. But when I heard about her history, she had clubfoot when she was 3 months old, diagnosed by the doctor, and they said that she has to undergo the surgery. When they were doing the surgery, I think there was a disturbance in the lymphatic system that has led to her swelling. So everywhere it was written query primary lymphedema. I said this is surgery related. The trauma just has occurred to you. So henceforth, don't tell it is primary lymphedema. It is secondary only, and it is nothing to do with the genetic aspect. So you are saved. The saddest part of that girl is the father didn't accept the wife and this daughter because this daughter had this body image problem. So the single parent, the mother, brought her up, and she was having a tough time just being very close to my place where I am there, 5 kilometers, she couldn't identify me. Then another one patient of mine, she referred her, why don't you just take an opinion from this particular person? So she went to the native because of the COVID. She came to me and just she asked me, can I just take your suggestions of what I can do? I just explained to her when she came with her mother. I said during the COVID, if the treatment starts in between because I'm not allowed from my apartment or you are not allowed to my apartment, then there is going to be a challenge. And she made up her mind taking a paying guest in my apartment where I live so that she doesn't have a disturbance in the treatment process. She took 6 weeks plus 1 week for follow up. She stayed there by paying and she came to me for treatment. And September 13th, we started with the treatment. She was in touch with me every 6 months. And to my shock, she said, Ma'am, I'm getting married. Before I could go into this process, I want my family members, that is the new family where I'm going to go. The whole family wanted to meet you. Can you just explain to them what is my condition and how it has an impact on my future so that they are also confident tomorrow there should not be a clash? Because already I am a child who has been brought by a single parent. I don't want my child to face this problem tomorrow. So I said, I can tell everything frankly. I appreciated the family members for accepting her what she is. And this girl had undergone so much of body shaming when she was in the college, especially. That created her behavior to be very irritated, very aggressive. She can't accept anything. Before anyone could tell she is as a defense mechanism, she will shout at them. That is the way she was. But after this treatment, she was so nice. I'm very proud to share that she had reduced as much as possible with so much cooperation. And when the wedding has to happen, she said, I want your opinion of the timings because morning it takes time for me to just tie my bandages. So during my wedding, if they keep it early morning, I don't have time. So you tell me, ma'am, when should be the thing. So I felt very bad for that girl. I said that one day, your special day, you can go for stockings. And after that wedding, better you just come back for bandaging. So she had her mother-in-law. She was having so many questions because I don't want my family members to put this girl down. So we have a practice of putting the toe ring. For this girl, you have just recommended not to put anything in the toe. So can you help us out, ma'am? So I just found out from the jewelry shop a toe ring which is not completely round circle which can be opened but softened and close it so that her toe is not getting affected during that procedure. And once this wedding happens, she goes to the room, she has to remove the toe ring, I said. Everything she followed sincerely. She was very concerned about after the wedding also. Can I have my baby? I said, please go ahead. Nothing is going to be, this is not related to genetic. Happy to share with you all. She started treatment in September 2021. September 1st, 2022, she got married. September 30th, 23, she got her baby boy delivered. This is really, I'm happy. God has given me this opportunity to help this young girl to lead a normal life. I think it really matters for that girl more than anyone else.
Wow, I think you let me speechless. So, yeah, you do a lot of good work for patients and their family members, and clearly you've made a huge impact on the lives of so many people. What I find not surprising actually is, in spite of doing so many things, you actually find time to volunteer for a local hospice as well.
Yes, sir.
So it seems like you're a very very giving person. It's very obvious that you are. And you've also seen a lot. You've seen patients go through challenging times. You've seen their family members going through challenging times. uh, from your perspective, what is life all about?
Sir, it's one life for everyone. The best I wanted to get out of that. And instead of being a passive person, whether we do good or not, don't harm anyone. And here, even though I just take some charges from my patient, I feel that whatever even 1 rupee they spent, the best I wanted to give for them, the quality care. So in that, I feel that they also should learn this and follow so that they will have a very good life, independent life. That is more important. My topic in my PhD itself, it may be related to lymphedema, but the word self-care I have used. Self-care is more important because many of my patients tell that my husband is going to help me. Can you teach him? Or I can bring my maid. Can you teach her? I asked them why you wanted them. If you learn, it's like a property. You can use it anytime. You don't need to come back to me. And to tell you, sir, I have patients who are being referred not from the city itself. It is from throughout India. They come from Kolkata, they come from Rajasthan, they come from Udupi, they come from Chennai, they come from Madurai, they come from Kerala. So it's all from distance. I also value the time they have spent for the treatment with me. And I wanted to do the best for them that when they go out with confidence and they have that positive energy that I can manage henceforth because she has given me something. If I follow that, I can lead a normal life. There are patients who are having the family members who are very young. There are patients who have come where they have 2-year-old child. They ask me whether I can carry my child. It's very difficult, I know that, but I tell them, support them. When they are growing up, they will understand why you did this. But take enough time, but at the same time, take care of yourself also. And I counsel the spouse, especially the husbands. I had good experiences where the patient tells that my husband doesn't support me. Has supported because he has seen the way how I am just telling. Because my patients, when they go for washing their hand after I remove the bandage, that is the time I just go and speak with the spouse, telling that more than anyone, you should be supportive for them. That motivates them. So I teach them, but motivation is important. I tell when I just take treatment for these patients, 10% is my contribution, 90% is from you. Because you are going to be with me 1 to 1.5 hours. The remaining 22 hours you are away from me. Whatever I tell you, cooperate with your family members' support. I think you can achieve what you have come for the goal. With this, I feel that everyone, they don't come back to me, sir. If they wanted, they have a doubt means they come back. Otherwise, I don't have, because I don't have time, honestly, to tell you. The mornings I just contribute for consultation and follow up. Afternoon is the treatment because one patient itself takes for me 4 to 6 weeks. I'm just along with the patient and I pray to God I should not fall sick. If I fall sick, the continuity of the treatment goes off for the patients. And if I don't work on Saturdays and Sundays because this is a 5 day a week procedure. So if I miss out due to any of the emergencies, I just see to that I just take over on Saturdays and Sundays for the treatment patient. And apart from this, I do awareness program free of cost, especially during COVID on webinars, and otherwise colleges and hospitals who consider that this is important, they call me and they ask me to conduct a program. I have conducted simple awareness program to workshops where I just deal with risk reduction of lymphedema and prevention of lymphedema free of cost. They take the responsibility of my travel expenditure and accommodation. Otherwise, I don't charge anything for my awareness program. This is what I also enjoy, and I think I am just able to give that quality life for my patients also. And to add up to this, I have a very good supporting family member. My husband is very supportive, and of course, my daughter also supports when I'm away from this house. That is more important, I feel, than anything else.
Very nice and very inspiring. It's your life. If I was to summarize in a few sentences, it would be in a few words would be a life lived in the service of others. So, um, yeah, it's quite a story, and I'm just so glad that we got to connect. So, what I would hope is in the future we have you more often, and for you to share your wisdom and your experiences with our audience.
Yes, sir. It will be nice sharing. I feel that that is something, a gift where I'm not losing anything, and I can see that it is beneficial for many of them in the society.
Yeah, once again, you're just trying to help others. That's how I see what you just said. Thank you so
Yes,
much, and we'll keep in touch.
yes, sir. The take home message I wanted to tell, I teach for the healthcare professionals, whether it may be a doctor or a nurse or a physiotherapist. I wanted to bring this to notice when I just started asking for references from one of the oncologists. He openly said that, Madam, I don't know what is lymphedema. Can you just take a awareness program? I will arrange everything. You have to come and just address for the people. When I went for that program, I gave pre-test to find out what is their knowledge. Everyone said that, ma'am, please don't waste your time. We don't know anything about this. Maybe after your session, we may be having better understanding that you can spend on post test, which will be helpful because we will get zero, we know very well. And that doctor helped me arranging for the lunch for this oncology department, all members. It is physiotherapists, nurses, radiotherapists, everyone. And it was a wonderful thing that doctor himself came and sat in front to find out what is this. And I just appreciate the openness, accepting that he is not aware about this and learning from anyone for that matter. Even though I am a nurse, he said I wanted to learn from this. I think those motivations are keeping me in pace, and I'm just continuing doing this for the needy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. It's just great that for the sake of our patients, we are able to come together and assist them in any way we can. So great, great, and thanks for sharing all your experiences. And I will definitely keep in touch with you. So with that, we'll wind up our interview, and we look forward to having you back again.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving
Thank you.
this platform to share my ideas.
Thank you
Thank
very
you, sir.
much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.